Hi everyone, welcome to the second video of our World Explorers. My name is Jason and I'm a cartographer here at Map of the Month, and we're going to be really getting into our map now. We just did a very short introduction in the last video, but now we're going to start doing some cartography. So let's take a look. I think it might be good to start with the first item in the list over here, continents. And before I actually label the map, I think it's nice to get a piece of scrap paper. Okay, get a piece of scrap paper and just write down the 7 continents. They're not listed over here, so it'd be good to just make a. You don't have to be too neat about the list. We're going to be super neat when we do the map, but okay, so there's North America, South America, we got Europe, Africa, got the biggest continent over here, Asia. Okay. Sometimes people call it Australia. I think I'm gonna go on this map with the more present on Oceania. I think is how you pronounce that. And Antarctica. I'm gonna double check my atlas to make sure that that's correct. Oceania. Just yep, IA at the end. Good. All right, so make sure you're comfortable with the spelling. You don't want any spelling errors on your map. Okay, now let's try to figure out the best placement for these names. We don't necessarily want to put it right in the middle of the continent because we're going to be getting in the way of some of the physical features that we might. Sometimes it's not a problem, but you can see North America has quite a bit of physical features and explorers' routes and whatnot, and it might be tough. You could probably squeeze it in over here. I was just thinking this might be kind of a fun way to do it. Now, all capital letters. See if you like this method. I don't think you're going to be in the way of anything over in this area. See, I'm using all capitals, and I'm trying to make it nice and level. You always want to shoot for that. Aim for a nice level labeling. That way things are easy to read when you do your map. Okay, and I thought this might be I was just fooling around with this earlier. I'm going to put like a little box. And watch this. This is kind of you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm going to make it look like it's hanging from a little sign, okay? And we can just put a little arrow to the continent like that. That's kind of a cool way to make your map look a little different, okay? And remember, this map is highly decorative. We're really trying to make it look kind of interesting. So if you wanted to do it differently, that's fine, but make sure you just follow that rule of capital letters and nice and neat. If you wanted to put it over here, that would work fine too. South America, I guess you could squeeze it in there. I'm going to do the same thing I just did. First, I'm going to label it as neat as possible. I'll put that little South America, we'll put like a little arrow. Okay, here we have Europe over here. Let's put it up right above. And if you want to make those letters a little decorative, we can do that too. Just like we did with the Compass Rose letters. Okay, there's 3 continents. And then we have North America. I'll check off my scratch pad here. Europe. Our next one will be Africa. Now, where can we put that? Maybe we'll put that, maybe I'll just put a little in this open area with a box around it. There's a lot of lines kind of in the way. I don't know if I could find a place to fit it. I'll just put a little box around it just like I did with the other one. Okay, very good. Okay, then I think I might do that with Asia as well. Asia's the big continent here. We've got plenty of room to fit it. Put a little box around it. If we're going to put that little hanging, make it look like it's hanging. Okay, and Oceania, that's this area down here, which includes Australia, New Zealand, and all these islands. And so maybe I'll put Oceania. We are doing these videos from our office, so now and then you might hear the phone ring, and don't be surprised if you hear that phone off and on. We're just going to keep on going along with the map, and we can answer that call later. Okay, so there's Oceania, and we'll make a little thing there to hang it up. All right, and then we've got Antarctica. This is Antarctica. I put Antarctica in an inset. They call this an inset map, like a little box. This is not the actual location of Antarctica, but I'm showing it in its entirety, and by doing that, I can. I'm going to put a little line like that for Oceania. This way we can look at Antarctica in its actual shape. Sometimes you just see it with like a line down here at the bottom. This is Antarctica here. All right, so I think we got Africa, Asia, all of them. Great. Okay, that's a good start to our map, I think, and we've got all 7 of them drawn on there. And from there, we can maybe in the next video we'll add some of the major oceans. Okay, but that's a good start today. I think that's a good place to stop for now. And we'll get into the map a little bit more in the next video. Thank you.